Hi, and thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about Yin Yoga and the energetics of Yin Yoga. This is a really fascinating lecture topic, and I'm excited to share it with you. Yin Yoga is a very energetic practice, and there are so many layers to the way that Yin Yoga can impact our body and mind. As we talked earlier about the practice itself, Yin Yoga is meant to be done cold, and it's a slower practice, more contemplative in nature. We're working with the plastic tissues in the body, so we're not really trying to warm up the body. We don't necessarily want the muscles to be warm. We actually want the muscles cold because that will protect the attachments. It'll keep us from going too deep too quick. When we practice Yin Yoga, the first energetic quality that we might experience is called the rebound. When we hold postures for 6 to 10 minutes at a time that have intense sensation, we come out of that posture, and the coming out creates a rebound effect. Let's break it down a little bit more so that we can really understand the rebound that we feel in yoga when we practice Yin especially. If I take half pigeon for 5 minutes, let's say, I'm holding half pigeon for 5 minutes, maybe I'm supported, maybe I'm not, but the sensation is quite intense. What's happening in the joint structure when I do that? Well, the joint structure is being compressed. The synovial fluid is being pressed out along with any blood or lymph that might be around the joint itself. The compression in the joint is restricting blood flow, and it's causing stress, appropriate stress, on the joint. When we finish and we come out of the posture, we take a posture that counters the posture we were just holding. That produces a rebound effect where the blood and the synovial fluid rushes back into the joint capsule and surrounding tissue. When this occurs, we feel a throbbing sensation, and this is what we call rebound in Yin Yoga. We're going to practice several different Yin Yoga practices to give you an idea of what it feels like to experience rebound in Yin Yoga. Another energetic quality that we experience in Yin Yoga is called orbiting. Orbiting is essentially visualizing the breath moving in a particular direction in the body. For example, if I cue my students to orbit their breath in a circle from right to left, they might visualize the breath coming into the right lung, moving through the left and out the left lung, in through the right, moving through the left and out the right. So you can see that this is more of a visualization and less of an actual reality. We know that the breath isn't moving just into the right lung and then through the left and out again, but we get the sensation that it is, and the sensation is part of the energetics of Yin. Yin Yoga also leverages the meridians. The meridians have both emotional, intellectual, and even spiritual qualities to them. When we are applying appropriate stress to the joint structures, we're also impacting the meridians and the way that those tissues and those pathways are moving different fluids and molecules through their energetic channels. This can help us to cleanse and clear energetic blockages and to create an opportunity for more energetic flow. From the perspective of Chinese medicine, meridians help to move qi in the body. Qi is essentially the same thing as prana. It's life force. And sometimes when we have an obstruction in any part of the body, we can get a backup of energy, and this causes energetic blockages. Over time, this can contribute to dis-ease. So it's important to make sure that we flush out these energetic channels and meridians periodically. Yin should be practiced once or twice a week. It's important not to overdo Yin, and it's important to take breaks in between your practice. For example, we wouldn't want to practice Yin Yoga every day. We'd want to practice it maybe every third day. That gives us balance. Another thing to note is about Yin Yoga and pregnancy. Typically, we don't want to encourage pregnant women to practice yin yoga. This is because of the relaxin, the hormone that is designed to loosen the joint structures in the body during pregnancy. If we encourage pregnant women to practice yin yoga, it might lead to injury off the mat, and we don't want that. It's better to educate expectant mothers and help them to select practices that will build strength so that they can maintain stability postpartum. I hope this lecture has been useful. Be well, yogis. Namaste.